No response. Talk to my lawyer. I got nothing.
No truth to it whatsoever.
None. Nobody helped me with anything in such a manner.
On October 28th, where were you on October 28th? This gentleman says he helped you carry a container out of your home.
I'm going to have to talk to my attorney.
Drew Peterson's own stepbrother, Thomas Morphy, says he became suspicious when he helped Peterson move a blue barrel that was warm to the touch. He says he is convinced Stacy's body was inside. Here he is on Good Morning America just last year.
I said to him, well, isn't it going to smell? You know, what about the smell? He said it would be in a sealed container. I knew it wasn't good. He was planning on killing somebody. I had been drinking. I'm not going to deny I've had drug and alcohol problems. He takes me to a park, hands me a cell phone, and says, can you hang on to this?
And while he's gone, the phone rings.
Yeah, I looked down at it and said, Stacy.
So why do you think now that he gave you his phone and left?
I believe he was setting up pings, cell phone tower pings.
To state a location for himself.
Exactly.
At that time.
Exactly.
All right, Joe, you're Drew Peterson's attorney. You have this guy saying he helped dispose of Stacy's body. Now you get reports from TMZ that there's somebody who says that he's an accomplice and took police to a location where they're digging. What do you say?
I wonder how many accomplices are there? Are they going to get another 5 or 6 of them? Look, there have been leads, there have been tips in this case for the last 3 years. Not one has panned out. Not one has had any factual basis whatsoever. And this is just another one of those. I think they came up with 2 possum bones during the search, all day Saturday for all the hoopla they went through it, and they have nothing. This whole thing is based upon a supposed inmate tip, but Drew's in isolation. He doesn't have any contact with inmates. So this whole thing is just a fallacy.
Well, that's a good point, Bradford Cohen. If he can't talk to other inmates, how was another inmate supposed to find out from him that he had done this, allegedly?
Precisely. And not only that, now who's telling the truth? This inmate, allegedly, or the guy, the brother-in-law, who said that he helped him? So all these people are now coming forward saying they helped him bury a body, and really nothing is really panning out. And if they thought it was a credible lead in the first place, why didn't they use radar equipment from jump?
Well, they are going to do radar equipment, Mike Brooks. Yeah. That's my understanding.
Right, that's what they're supposed to be doing, Jane. It's supposed to go back with this ground-penetrating radar, and it shows anomalies under the surface of, the dirt. But, they were out there with cadaver dogs, and the cadaver dogs allegedly hit on something, but cadaver dogs, Jane, are trained on human scent, not on animal scent.
Well,
what happened to the blue barrel?
Well, that was
the blue barrel.
Exactly. That was Thomas Murphy with the blue barrel.
Maybe
and then
the body got transferred from the blue barrel. Maybe the body got transferred from the blue barrel to the other barrel that's underneath. We don't know. Very briefly, Dr. Alan Lippman, psychiatrist. So, this Drew Peterson guy, he's a piece of work, ain't he?
Well, he certainly is a piece of work, and while everyone is innocent until proven guilty, certainly the changes regarding the late Miss Savio and the way that her death is now regarded as a homicide certainly puts this into a sharper perspective. I actually have a question for Mr. Brodsky. Joel, may I ask you a question?
10 seconds.
Certainly.
Why do you think, I've worked with many cases of women who have fled. They
5
always
seconds.
let someone know. Why do you think Stacy, no one has heard from her despite a massive manhunt?
Well, they don't always let somebody know. I think we had a case a couple months ago.
I've worked with hundreds of these cases, Joel.
All right.
Over 20 years.
Okay.
Let him answer.
No.
She does have 2 kids. I mean, come on. She's got kids.
A month ago, a woman took off and abandoned her husband and her kids and didn't tell anybody where she was until they found her living with another man in New Jersey.
Massive manhunt.
So people do
gotta leave it right there, guys. We're going to stay on top of it. We're switching gears now.